Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby, your girl had a lot going. I've been having a lot going on this week. But regardless, I'm going to come on here and get this message like God told me to. And then I'm going to keep pushing. So I'm here with a dream. In this dream, and it's from last night too. And baby, this dream, I woke up with this song in my head. But I don't remember the song now. So that's not part of it. I feel like that was just for me. But, I will say it was a song about endurance, moving forward, and carrying on, and strength and courage. Okay, so the dream. In this dream, I am married, and the person that I'm married to is like constantly giving me tests. And they want me to pass this test, and I got to pass that test, and I got to jump through hoops. And it's like there's a reward that this person has for me if I pass the test. And it's like every single day. And this person is like vigorously and constantly watching me and being very mean and abusive and aggressive if I don't pass their test. I find out that this person has been giving this reward to other women with no test. They don't even have to take a test. In fact, they don't. He asks them. He gives it to them willingly with no they don't have to take a test. They don't even have to really sit there and talk to him. They don't got to deal with him. They don't have to deal with his attitude. They don't got to deal with him going upside their head. They don't got to deal with washing his clothes. They don't got to deal with how he whine when he's sick. They ain't got to deal with giving him medicine. They don't got to worry about what he eating today. They ain't got to worry about this, that, and the third. They ain't got to worry about none of that. All they got to do is show up. Baby, when I say I dropped everything and left immediately, I felt like stupid, like a fool. I was like, oh no. And then I start putting all of that energy that I was trying to put into passing these tests into myself. And I start progressing in a way that is just like, you know what I'm saying? Wow. The scripture comes from Jasher 11. And 61, and when Abraham had ceased speaking before the king and princes, Abraham lifted up his eyes to the heavens, and he said, the Lord sees all the wicked, and he will judge them. Baby, God said this man gonna be under his judgment. Under his judgment. Under his judgment. And part of his judgment is gonna be, he was going around complaining about you, baby. And saying that you wasn't worth this and you wasn't worth that. And you deserve for him to be treating you the way he was treating you. You deserve for him to cheat on you. You deserve for him to do you like this, that, and the third. You deserve for him to dog you out. God said he about to show up and show out for you in such a way that this man finna look like a plumb fool. A fool. A fool. A fool. A fool. Silly. He finna look silly. Because, I just feel like that's the kind of vibe that it is. God said this going to be, it's nothing that this man is going to be able to say about how God is about to show out for you. Nothing. 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 What can he say? And you know what I'm saying? It's a situation where it's to somebody that brought it up on themselves. I just feel like this somebody, in his dream, I felt played. I felt stupid. I felt silly. I was like, why am I doing all this? You mean I could have just pulled up and left and not dealt with the rest? I'm tripping. What am I doing? I'm the dummy. Okay. That's like, I was just like, wait. Wait. That's what I just feel like. It was like, wait. What? I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. Like this somebody that wanted to have you like that, where you gotta jump through hoops and you gotta flip all, you gotta do this, that, and the third, and dot. But I feel like this was your way, in this person's mind, this was helping to build their confidence up because they going out and chasing after these other people and they need their confidence up. So when you feel basically going out your way to try to please them, it's like you chasing them. You chasing somebody that's supposed to be yours. God said it shouldn't be, ain't no situation where they grading you on how they think you cook, and they grading you on how you clean, and they grading you on this, that, and the third. You won already. You won already. Ain't no score. It's not a situation where it like that. I feel like it's that kind of like y'all being together, y'all together, and that's like, y'all being married. That is the reward. You won already. It's not no situation where you need to take tests for the rest of your life in order for this person to say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go home to my wife. No, sir. You go home every day. How you going to look at your wife and see her working hard to please you and smile and go and please another woman and think that she going to stay there? Boy, bye. I don't want you no more. I'm serious. No. Why would, I'm not that, I'm not even attracted like that. How could you? What, are you serious? And you think that I'm going to stay there? You think I want to come back? I'm good. I am. All the way. Nope. I don't got time for that. And and that's how I felt in the dream. I was like, you mean to tell me I'm sitting up here cooking, cleaning, I'm sweating all hard, trying to make sure every spot is perfect, because if he come home and anything is out of place, and if he come home and the food ain't cooked, and if he come home and this ain't right, and if he come home and that ain't right, then we gonna have a bad night, baby. Meanwhile, he chasing after somebody else. You thought that it was dependent upon how clean the house was, how good the food was, and how you treated him today. But in reality, it was really dependent upon if sis wanted to sleep with him or not. Boom. And once you found that out, baby, go be with her. Go be with her. And if she don't want you, that's not my problem. But apparently, go be with her, because you can't want me. Because it will be a situation where it's me every night. Ain't nobody else. What you mean? I'm not trying to hear that. It's not going to work for me. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? One thing that I realized, me being the kind of person that I am, I like to try to make sure that everybody else is happy. And I would so often, when I was younger, my younger self, I would be trying to make sure everybody else was happy. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure all my friends is happy. Make sure they smile. Even if it's something, I really don't want to go to that club, but I'm going to go because my friend want to go. I really don't want to be around these people, but I'm here because my friend want to be here. I really don't want to, eat at this restaurant, but my man insists. I really don't want to hang out over here, but my man is, at this point in time, I'm over that. I am not about to put myself in silly, crazy, dangerous, ridiculous situations just because I'm so concerned about how somebody else is feeling. I'm so concerned about what they want, and I'm so concerned about what they need, because dang, I have needs. I do. There are places I like to go. There are people I like to hang out with. There are. Shocker, right? I know, as much as I come out here and say that I don't, you know what I'm saying? In reality, there are people that I really do rock with. And in reality, I don't, it's cool hanging out with you. You know what I'm saying? But let me be real. I want to go hang out with my friends. I don't like your friends. They don't like me. I tried. They don't like me. It's obvious and it's clear they don't like me. And since they don't like me, I don't like them. I don't want to go over there no more. That way. Why would I want to be around people that are deliberately being mean and nasty to me? Why would I want to be around somebody that's deliberately sleeping with my man? Why would I want to be around somebody that is deliberately trying to hide my man and all his nonsense and trying to help him and aid him and cheat it? I don't want to go over there, and I don't want to be with him. So that's another reason I won't be over there, because I don't even want to see him. I don't care if he has somebody or not. That way. And baby, in this dream, baby, when I said I went off and did my own thing and flourished and had me a good time, and I was absolutely delightful. Okay, and I feel like that's the message for whoever this is for. Baby, once you looked up and you saw what was going on, you was like, oh, let me eject myself about this situation real quick. Let me eject myself about this situation real quick. This ain't gonna work for me. Boy, you got me messed up. Okay, and then, and shut it out. That's the message. And that's the message, y'all. That's the message. Baby, and that's the message. And that's the message. And that's the message. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.